Y'all crazy. I'm just telling you, this game comes down to this right here.
I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
You make a lot of money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model, and these fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a lot of money.
Leonard Ellerbe has reportedly claimed that Floyd Mayweather could be facing arrest in connection with an alleged $42 million scam. According to Ellerbe, not every business move turns out the way it's intended, and sometimes plans simply fail to deliver the expected result. He appeared to suggest that Mayweather's main priority is generating income from every possible avenue, no matter what complications or fallout may come with it.
And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model, and these fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a lot of money.
Even as he approaches 50, Floyd Mayweather continues to show off his lavish lifestyle across social media. Some critics believe that non-stop flexing of his money is exactly what's pushing him towards serious financial trouble. In their view, constantly putting every luxury purchase and major success online is only making things worse, with some going as far as saying he could end up completely broke.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle, but Steve, at some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali.
Mayweather's reported $42 million move into real estate by purchasing buildings has not unfolded the way he expected. According to Business Insider, Floyd does not actually hold full ownership of those properties. Despite what he has publicly suggested, the buildings are still owned by the same original parties. On top of that, the business plan tied to the deal has not delivered the results that were promised, making it a notable setback amid his high-end lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
As someone who has been around Mayweather for years, Leonard Ellerbe has had a close view of the way Floyd handles business. In his role as an important part of Mayweather's promotional side, Ellerbe has observed Floyd's approach, particularly in matters involving money. One of the biggest controversies centered on claims that Floyd failed to give Gervonta "Tank" Davis the money he was supposed to receive. That situation has only added to the concerns surrounding Floyd's financial conduct.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around a Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
After seeing Floyd's behavior play out over the years, Leonard Ellerbe ultimately chose to leave his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His exit points to rising frustration among people within Floyd's circle, especially over the way Floyd handled business matters and the treatment of those around him, including accusations that they were not properly paid for the work they put in. Welcome to In This Corner.
Welcome to In This Corner. Breaking news, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down as CEO from Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather acknowledges Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you think.
Leonard's exit from Mayweather Promotions was not the only one to raise questions. Gervonta Davis also walked away, which led many to take a closer look at Floyd's way of running things. Floyd brushed off the situation in public, saying he had turned Tank into a millionaire and that leaving was entirely Tank's choice. His response did little to quiet the talk and instead added more curiosity about what may have really caused those departures.
But I've seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. And there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm going to work with you and I'm going to make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, his wing, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss, more power to him.
Floyd Mayweather has built a reputation for putting his fortune on full display, pouring money into everything from luxury cars to designer outfits. He regularly shows off that high-priced lifestyle online, making no effort to hide the extent of his wealth. Still, the constant spending has sparked questions about whether that level of excess can truly last, especially when it's connected to the business controversies surrounding him.
Got options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls. The Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
More recently, Logan Paul warned that he was prepared to take Floyd to court over millions he says are still unpaid. In his remarks, Logan made it clear that he believed Floyd's failure to pay could eventually bring serious legal consequences, even suggesting it might land him in prison. The public clash added to the growing image of Floyd as someone accused of mishandling finances and ignoring the commitments laid out in his agreements.
Is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm with you. I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking it to the court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
See you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison.
This would not be the first time Floyd Mayweather has been linked to legal issues. His history with the justice system has been complicated, including a period when he served time in jail. In spite of his massive fortune, Floyd has also spoken about feeling restricted, pointing to the personal cost that can come with fame and money. Taken together, his past run-ins with the law have led some to see a pattern of legal trouble connected to the way he handles. 50 Cent has also spoken publicly about his own experience, saying that he stepped in to run Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was serving time. But according to 50, once Floyd got out, he acted as if that support never happened and never repaid the millions that had been put into the business on his behalf.
Pain that goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
Floyd answered those claims by saying he never asked 50 Cent to take over in the first place, a response that only added to the perception that he ignores loyalty and business obligations. Over the years, his name has repeatedly surfaced in controversies, especially when money is involved. One of the more serious accusations was that he had either scammed people or failed to pay taxes on income he received. There were also reports of an incident in Dubai where he was allegedly held over unpaid luxury jewelry. Situations like these have continued to fuel doubts about the way he handles business and the questions surrounding his personal credibility.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
The way people view Floyd's financial behavior is still heavily shaped by the controversies tied to his past. Even though he presents himself as a successful businessman, plenty of critics believe he chases quick money rather than building lasting stability. To many, the decisions he has made involving friends, business partners, and even supporters make his fortune look less like the result of a strong long-term plan and more like a public display built around image and appearance.
50, aka Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way, if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
When Leonard Ellerbe was questioned about Floyd's reported hostage situation in Dubai, he declined to say anything. His refusal to address it only created more curiosity about what really goes on inside Floyd's circle. Whether that silence was meant to protect Floyd out of loyalty or reflected an unspoken understanding of larger issues surrounding his business dealings remains uncertain.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he coming to get each and every one of them.
Floyd Mayweather's money controversies go beyond accusations of reckless spending. He has also faced claims that some of his income came from questionable promotions and alleged scams. According to those accusations, Fans were charged for events or merchandise that never ended up happening or being delivered. A TikTok expose pushed that criticism even further, arguing that much of Mayweather's brand was driven by hype instead of real value, with several promotions reportedly falling short of what was promised and leaving supporters frustrated.
Flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got...
Another issue often raised about Floyd's business dealings is his reported role in promoting cryptocurrency ventures. Despite already being extremely wealthy, he has been accused of taking in millions to back crypto projects that later collapsed or failed to live up to the hype. Critics point to this as another example of Floyd trying to profit from every possible opportunity, without much concern for whether the venture was credible or what consequences might follow afterward.
One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching and be sure to stay tuned for more. Until next time.